Sir, na i-charge na mo, kuhain niyo o picture. So, magsugod na dahil na. Sige. Okay. Good morning, candidates. Good morning. Wala sa hapon na. Good morning. Okay. So, shall we have our prayer? Can you lead the prayer down? Oh, harap ka ha, Pajasa. Okay, sige. Let me take your seat. Okay, once again, good morning! Okay, so today is the day of your assessment. And you are excited with your assessment. I hope that you are feeling well this morning. So before we are going to conduct our assessment this morning, allow me to introduce myself. I am your accredited competency assessor. My name is Florisa P. Yogan. And of course, we have our EC Manager, Mrs. Flor Contemplacion. Let's give more, say good morning to Ma'am Flor. Contemplacion. Yung dalawa. Okay, and of course, together with us, our tester representative, Miss Giselle Cruz. Okay, you say good morning. Okay, good morning. Okay, so this morning, what do you think is the qualification that you are going to take up? Okay, very good. Smile, MC2. Not MC1, not MC3. Okay, smile, MC2. So what do you think the competencies that we are going to target and to perform during our practical for smile, MC2? Yes, Luigi? Very good. Will carbon, steel plates and parts using small MC2. Remember that this small, ano siya sa klase na level. Natay level 1, level 2, and level 3. But this morning, you're going to have small MC2. Question: what is the purpose of assessment? Do you have any idea? Michelle Guaban. What is the purpose of assessment? Yes, to get the national certificate if you pass. No? Kung makapasar. Okay, aside from that, isa pa man, dahil Pia Awards ba? Yes? Okay. According to her, if her skills kuno, i-evaluate na niya ang skills. So, very good. You have an idea. Aside from that, isa po ka. Na apa? Isa na siya. Ha? Okay, Shika! What else? Uy, magkakabili. Sige, isa pa ka tayo. Isa pa may purpose at assessment. Ha? Okay, to give you a reward. Maybe the reward will be the national certificate. Okay, actually, the main purpose of our assessment, since you are done with your training, is to determine the level of your skills. If the level of your skills meet the standard of TESDA, do you understand? If you meet the standard of TESDA, that is the time that you are rewarded with what we call as National Certificate Level 2. Do you understand? Okay, since you undergo the training, of course, right after the training, monitor natin yung assessment to assess if the level of your skills and understanding that particular qualification meet the standard of TESDA. So, question: how can we determine if you meet the standard of TESDA? Yes, aside by assessing. Okay, we mentioned practical. Actually, my dear candidates and assessing, in order for me to determine if you are competent or not yet competent, we have the what we call as 3 assessment method. What are those assessment methods? Number 1, we to test the theory that you learned during your training. And we have the second one, we have the practical or demonstration. Meaning to say the skills that you learn also during your training. And the last one, assessment method, we have the oral. There are some certain questions na kukuhaon gikan sa inyong mga competency. Meaning sa unit of competency, sa inyong mga skills. At ito na yung mga possible questions na akong kuhaon. So going back to the assessment method, we say written test or written exam, it composed of 20%. And then for the practical or demonstration, that is 70%. And for the oral is 10%. A total of
100.
100%. What is the passing rate?
80.
Huh? 80 ang passing rate?
75.
Okay, the passing rate is 75%. Okay, we talk about written test. One of the meeting, you are given 1 hour and 20 minutes to take the written test for 1 hour, 1 to 45 minutes. For the practical or demonstration, that is 2 hours for the whole 5. And then for the oral, there are 6 questions na ipakutanan ninyo, and that is a 10%. Okay? So do you understand the assessment method? Okay, so let us continue. Aside the assessment method, na inyo ang i-undergo during our assessment, natay itawag ng mga reasonable and allowable adjustment. If in case there is a problem when it comes understanding of the instruction, you are free to ask. Nandito mo, sugod ang atong assessment. Just like for example, natulugan na, you can ask. But once the assessment has started, there is no longer question to be entertained. So, katulad nyo, buot iba sa buot, kung magsugod ng assessment, hindi na po mo entertain yung mga question. Pero wala pa rin nagsugod na may mga pakutanan, pumutanan na naman. For the don'ts, alita sa don'ts and don'ts, once mag-start na ang assessment, hindi mo pwedeng magawas-gawas. Okay? So, di pa ka magsunod, tagaan ka manuog, kaya na ang time para manginig, mukaon, kung wala pa mo kakaon. Ano siya mga allowable adjustment. Yan, don'ts up, ayaw yung tao mo pa, gawas. Another, during the conduct or starting of our assessment, your cell phone must be surrendered. Meaning, yun ang i-submit. Pag-escape na siya, hindi mo pwede magamit o cellphone while nag-take ka sa assessment. And you are not allowed to take pictures during assessment. It is no longer allowed. Claro? Okay, next. Okay, if you are competent, if we are talking about the national certificate, if you are competent, you are luckily, you are competent, of course, you will receive a certificate or national certificate through email, no? Or Gmail ninyo. Yung hara na buwan lang mga 72 hours, i-upload na siya sa TESDA. Once you will receive that one, inyo nang i-print out, kunya inilagay na pasilyuhan kung asa iluhol nga TESDA offices. Na mabalik na din siya. Print out, in-for na, make sure na sa mga papel, kanang photo paper. Klaro for the certificate kung makapasar. Sunod, if in case, kanang mahupitaw siya na makapasar mo, you are not amenable with the result, you have the right to appeal. Makuha ka na. No, inanan siya, pwede mo suwag dito sa test guys, suwagin mo ang inyong reklamo together with the accredited